Hey guys, Sarge with the March 17th, 1942 combat replay for my 1v1 against Invictus on War of the Pacific Admirals Edition. Since I believe he ran away from Midway, I'm going back to bombard it with those battleships that were initially going to bombard it. And then I did move another squadron of fighters into Port Moresby to cover a convoy that has a couple good-sized base forces and an artillery regiment. I don't think there's anything else. Got ASW Attack between Brisbane and Noumea. Nothing's there. Have an ASW attack off of Colombo. Got a damaging hit. Direct hit. Nice. Two hits. Ooh, are we gonna be getting a sunk Japanese submarine here? Five hits, heavy damage. ASW attack off of Hokkaido. No hits there. Here's another here's the first bombardment of the day. Get as many shells into Midway. I'm surprised there's even room on Midway for all of this to happen. So we get 371 casualties, disable 6 combat squads, destroy 20 combat squads, 3 engineers, and a gun. And then once again just hit a bunch of everything on the base. He's landing at Langsa on Sumatra. He's landing on the entire eastern coast of Sumatra. Ooh, frigate an AK. No, we miss. There's a few AKs in that convoy. Under the air AM phase. So it does have Betties in the area. Well, over Port Moresby, at least on naval search. And he is striking Palembang still. Oh, he's sweeping Port Moresby with 25 zeros. Oh, dang, I didn't put either of these high enough. I knew I had to keep them low enough so he couldn't sneak under me with the bombers. Because he wouldn't do naval strike with bombers at even medium altitude. Did I have a radar here? I think I have radar here. Either that or there's unloading. Either that or it's on... Actually, no, it's on shore now, but it's in strat mode. Oops, sorry, I dropped my phone. Okay, we're gonna be here forever if I slow watch this, so... Oh, wait a minute. It wasn't a sweep. All 25 weren't in the initial engagement. Did his LR cap hit my cap? If so, that would actually explain the losses here. LR cap is a lot more inefficient than sweeps are. So he reportedly only loses 4. I reportedly only lose 3 there. And he's still hitting pound bang with a couple bombers. And I do destroy a Val, that's nice. Still hitting me on the road to Ankang. And in the jungles of Borneo. Ooh, okay. Zeros and Sallies. So we were higher than him for this raid. They're taking a lot of damage though, even though he has oh, there we go. Shot one down. Have some engine trouble. Only got 5 fighters in, 4 fighters. Here's another 4, another 2. Speed through the rest of this. It looks like, yeah, so it had to have been LR cap because he just got more zeros in. Escort wouldn't have brought more zeros in at the end. I do shoot down 6 planes, 2 zeros, 4 sallies. I do lose at least 1 air core, but I think I at least lost probably like 4 planes there. Some more bombing in China. He's taking a lot of damage bombers in China this turn. Maybe he went too low. Looks like he is outside Banjarmasin. I did see this task for these 2 task forces about right here or so. I thought they could have been going for Surabaya, but it looks like he turned north to Banjarmasin. It'd be just keeping base hit so I can't build up any more forts. I sent these guys out, so I wanted to see what he was bringing out, and it's going to be stupid, annoying armored cars that he's just ever so slowly moving through, which I am moving troops, but it turns out for the first 5-6 days, I didn't realize, is instead of going around this way to here, then to move here, they were going over this wall with no roads, which greatly screwed me up. I don't think he'll be able to beat me to where he's going. But it may be a little close. It's also just going to be so obnoxious too. Because if he gets there first, he'll own the entire hex and mess up the hex sides for supply. Ooh, so he does have Betty's on Naval Strike. I do have radar, that's probably what's helping me out a lot. 1 Betty down, 1 Betty damaged, another one damaged. I have an oil leak. Second one shot down, low on ammo. Yeah, I'm supposed to even have fighters left at this point with the amount of engagements that have already happened. Is this engagement 3? I think it's engagement 3 maybe? So we have shot down 4 of them so far. Come on, get in there. There we go. We're like just keeping them engaged. There we go, 6 down. Well, here we go, here's some more. That's gonna be all 8 shot down. Yep, all 8 have been shot down. On to the air PM phase. Oh, even more zeros. And a few more betties. We'll immediately start out shooting a zero down. He's lost a lot of zeros today. Which means he's lost a good amount of pilots too. So I don't get into the betties, it looks like. He does hit the small AP Keta. I made sure not to... I knew that this was a possibility, which is why I didn't use any larger APs. I used the smallest APs I had in the Australian theater. It does look like there was only 2 vehicles on it left, so that just means basically it was already almost completely unloaded because the ship was so small it couldn't have much on it. So he wants to lose all those planes for one small AP. I think that's a winning trade for me. And especially since I also get the stuff back onto Port Moresby. Are you kidding me? He finally gets me, and it was on a good destroyer too. It was on a good destroyer class. That's probably gonna sink, isn't it? It did. God damn it. I guess it was bound to happen eventually, and I shouldn't be too upset because that stuff's gonna happen throughout the entire game. I just like to be able to preserve my assets as long as possible. Because that's how I treat them. I treat them as assets. There's always a use for them. So in the daytime bombardment, I inflict 775 casualties. I destroy 7 squads, 54 non-coms, 10 engineers, and 9 more guns. He doesn't have like any like AV, like active AV left, but I don't think I can still attack him because disabled squads can still fight, just at a lower capacity. So he has a lot of disabled squads. It's not no regular active squads. Landing at Banjarmasin, like we had spotted. With the 17th Medium Field Artillery Regiment, and he loses 150mm howitzer. Land phase. Ooh, deliberate attack at Palembang. I think it's gonna be close. I don't have much left. Like, I've heard great things about Palembang. It can hold for a long time, but not against three high strength divisions. I mean, I was able to get basically everything. Now, I was able to get everything down to Palembang. Okay, so that was a very tough fight. He did attack with 1 to 2. I did lose a fortification level. He loses 1,400, 9 squads, 2 engineers and 2 guns, 176 disabled squads, 16 engineers, 34 guns. I take 700 casualties. I lose 8 squads, 1 engineer, 1 gun, 134 disabled squads, 2 engineers and 4 guns. Yeah, so in terms of casualties, it was 2 to 1. But then in terms of actual squads, lost about the same for destroyed. He lost 40 more disabled than I did. Well, he lost a lot more disabled everything than I did. That's also because he has a lot more than I do. Alright, that is the end of a pretty exciting turn. It's definitely a lot of fun with this campaign heating up. Ever since he took Singapore, there's definitely been an uptick in activity, which has been a lot of fun. Though I don't think he's gonna have a good Burma campaign. I think I have like 5 divisions there at this point. They're not full divisions, but they're 5 divisional units. And then I am moving the 27th U.S. Infantry Division as well as a few supporting units. They're about to land in India. I can't remember the port, but it's kind of up the coast. I didn't want to just go to the closest coast. I wanted them to be a bit more protected. So there, maybe it was like Goa? No. Well, either way, it's one of those ones that's a bit higher up on the western coast of India. And I'm also transporting some more bombers through Cape Town to India, and then more stuff from west coast of Pearl. And so on that note, I will see you guys in the next video.